Welcome back to another Monday math lesson. Hope everybody's doing well. With that said, let's go ahead and get started with today's lesson on central angles. Alright, let's first talk about what the definition of a central angle is. This section is pertaining to one of your geometry classes. I think the title is central angle. So, quick definition of central angle is the angle that forms when two radii meet the center of a circle. So in this case, here's our circle, here's our center. You label a circle as usually whatever the letter in the middle is, so this would be circle C. The two radii are here. Let me mark those in red. Here and here. This is one radii, other radii. So the two radii meet the center. That forms our central angle. So this angle right here is our central angle. Now, one of the properties of a central angle is the measure of the central angle is equal to the measure of the intercepted arc. So the intercepted arc is where the two radii meet. So from here to here, this is an arc. And that value of 60 is the same as the central angle. So knowing that property of our central angle, we can use that to solve some of the questions in this section. So I'm going to go ahead and do an example. Alright, here's one of the example problems from one of the quizzes in this section. So let's see if we can go ahead and solve this. Alright, let's first look at what we were given. So we have in circle D, remember I told you circles are labeled by their center point. Angle EDH is congruent to EDG. So let's first find EDH. EDH. So this central angle is congruent to EDG. EDG. So this angle. So let me quickly mark those. So EDH is that angle, and EDG is that angle, and they are congruent. So they're congruent, that means they're equal to each other in terms of their measures. So let's look at what we're given. Well, first, actually, let's look at what the question is. We want to know what is the measure of EH, or arc EH. This symbol right here over the two letters is an arc symbol. So we want to find the measure of arc EH. So I'm going to put that in blue. So we want to know what that is. So what we know about central angles, we know that the central angle measure is equal to its intercepted arc. So if we're looking at this angle as congruent to this angle, we have to look at the intercept, or the central angle intercepted arc of that. So what do we have here? We have this angle, and it's made up of these two intercepted arcs. So that tells me the intercepted arc would be these two arcs added together. So I can just do that right here. 57, 66. So the measure of these two arcs is 123. If these two central angles are congruent, that means that this intercepted arc would be the same as this intercepted arc, which we just calculated. So therefore, this would be 123 as well. These are typical problems you're going to see in this section. You're going to have to use the properties of a central angle, knowing that they're congruent to intercepted arcs, and then find the missing values. Hopefully this quick lesson helps, and I'll talk to you guys later.